All right. Welcome to another Saturday edition of Aristeia. I'm Mike, and I will be playing against Sam today. We've got a couple of armies. I kind of chose randomly. This is only my third game. So I've played Kozmo before, and I kind of liked him, or her. Kind of liked her. It's a robot. I don't know. Then we've got Vegeta over here, who I'm told is actually named Prysm.
Yep.
We've got the Hispanic Deadpool, Senor Massacre, and this guy,
8-Ball.
8-Ball, who really wants to be a Pandaren. And
I see him talking, and I'm thinking Jack Black all the way.
and we'll see if I can make them work together against Sam's army. What do you got, Sam?
Okay, so my team, which I'll now refer to as the Maui Musubis, we're going with nothing too exotic, actually. We're going with Valkyrie, who's kind of a tank, tie you up type of thing, character. Hannibal, they're both from the Soldiers of Fortune expansion. His main role is typically buffing, and I love him just because of the utility he brings to the group. His main job is making everyone better, and I love that. These two characters, we've got Eclypse and Dart from Human Fates. In our practice game this past Thursday, Ben used Dart last week, and she's been kind of confounding us as how to play her. So I did some research. Course Belly's got really good forums, if you ever have the chance to go and check them out. So I've got some ideas. We're going to see how those go, and what I'm hoping here is that they'll synergize well all together.
So what you're saying is I should kill Dart at every opportunity. All right.
It's usually not a bad strategy to do that to most characters.
See, I'm just worried because you messed me up with Valkyrie the other night,
Valkyrie
and
is
I messed
excellent.
you up with Hannibal the other night, so
Yeah.
I'm a little bit terrified. But let's get started. How do we figure out who goes first?
Okay, so what we're going to do actually is we're going to take a look at all of our initiative cards and total up the numbers.
Right. We totaled them up.
5, 5, 5, 5. I'm at 20.
15. I have 19.
19. So you're going to go as underdog.
I like being the underdog.
You're going to
That's
be
okay.
You're going to start off as underdog, and we are going to set up our most cheerful, wonderful people.
Okay, so let's see what we got here. Let's do that.
And remember to draw 4 tactics cards once you're done with that.
Then let's do that. Then let's do that. And let's get some tactics.
Yep.
Tactics.
1,
They're the things we
2,
use to win the game.
3, 4.
Or, like last game, the things I use to lose the game.
Okay. They're things I pretend I have.
Yeah, that's what cost me the game last time.
Right, so we're actually going to be going with our usual assaults. I recently downloaded the current scenario listing from Corvus Belli. It's the 1.7. They actually got, and this is, if you haven't checked out the new scenario since you bought your copy of the game, I really recommend you do so. They not only have more scenarios in general, but if you flip the board over, which you probably have at some point, you'll know the other side's blue and it's positioned different. They actually have scenarios specifically for that side. So if you haven't checked those out, go to aristeiathegame.com, go to downloads, and get the current scenario PDF. Easy, quick, and you're doing yourself a great favor. It'll help you enjoy the game a bit more, I think.
It's really nice of you after the Legends of Barad-dûr didn't actually show up today.
This is true, but it's not Corvus Belli's fault. And to be fair, this is the first time I've bought from that particular store, and it's kind of their first time shipping to Hawaii using UPS Innovations. And I should have known there'd be trouble because it said UPS.
Right?
Right.
Okay, let's get this thing moving.
Okay, so first thing we're going to do is place your guys either inside or adjacent to
a scoring area.
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to go boop, boop, and...
Is boop the technical term?
No, I just make noises for things.
Oh, well, that's good. Okay.
Boop is definitely a technical term, though.
Okay, boop is a technical term.
I'm getting a thumb boop now from the audio guy.
Well, usually when I think of boops, I think of little dogs. Boop. Or big dogs. I should just think of dogs.
Also,
I'm gonna go with that.
what's his name? Lucio is Overwatch.
Boop. Like seriously, I want that voice line for all my characters because I don't play Lucio, and it's really frustrating because the guy's walking around, he's going, boop, and I want to go boop.
See, I bought Overwatch. I played it a little bit. I haven't been back to it since, so I'm way behind.
Okay, so who goes first?
Okay, so what we're going to do now is you're going to flip over your first
that's right.
card.
That's right. This is what we do.
So I've got Valkyrie at initiative 5.
And I've
you've
got
Kozmo.
Kozmo, so you're going first.
Now, because I'm going first, though, I can just I've got initiative. I can decide whether I go first or you go
that's right.
first.
You get to decide.
So in this case, I would like for you to go first, good sir.
The center is the scoring ring, correct?
Correct.
Okay, well, I am going to activate, where is it? Meteoric Charge, which is going to give me a total of 8 movement points.
Well, it gives you 5 plus your normal.
Plus my normal
and
3.
you can spend 2 to get 3, right?
Oh, okay.
Right.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
No,
All right. So
totally
to get
cool.
the full 8, it would be a full all of my energy. All right.
Correct.
That is okay with me.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I believe is what I want to do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just going to come in right over here.
She can move 8 too? That's absurd.
Well, it's a double move for her.
Oh,
so.
oh okay. Using, I mean,
Not a big
mine
deal.
is 2 technically, I guess, really. So,
Right.
Or a little more than a double move, really.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
So
so
that's- You're done. I'm done.
that's them.
Next
up, I've got the Panda Boy.
4, I've got Eclypse. You know what? I think I am going to go ahead and go first this time.
That's good because I'm going to read this card.
That's totally fine. The fun part with
Eat my fudging.
yes, if you have the energy for it, the big thing with him is he tanks, but he's also control. He controls positioning. That's one of the things that really does make him fun, in my opinion. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's probably not smart. So we're gonna actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Should go right here, just outside. So that's 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 200 spent, and I'm gonna go ahead. We'll get this started with Black Lightning, which is her whip attack.
This is coming at Kozmo, I'm assuming. Has to be.
This is going to be at Kozmo.
That's a green, a blue, and a yellow for me because Kozmo's got nice defense.
So and since, let's see now, first question is going to be, do I have line of sight with Hannibal on Kozmo?
Those don't block line of sight, right?
That does not, but these red ones do.
I've got
So-
1 Virtus to 2 on mine, it looks like.
And I would say I can see 1, 2,
Or 3, yeah, 3, you're right.
So I do get the point man
The
bonus.
extra orange, yep. Kept forgetting to use that Thursday night.
It's quite all right.
If you're going to do that, I'm going to be rude and go ahead and play Focus and add a yellow. Wait, what are you rolling?
I'm rolling 3 oranges.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to,
Yeah,
add
no,
a yellow.
that's totally fine. Okay.
Oh, okay, I got it. Okay, that's not too terrible.
Okay, so you got a critical.
Uh-huh.
So you need to choose a die and
I'm
remove
gonna
it.
go with that one.
Okay.
And then looks like we're both going to trade a point of damage.
So I got 1 shield.
Oh, no, you
and
negate
you got
my
1
point.
success.
Yeah, okay,
so
yeah, you
those
negate mine.
negate.
And then I
and
take a point.
1, 1. So yeah, you're going to take 1 point of damage on Kozmo. Which is actually not really what I wanted.
Right there.
But actually, no, it's too late. I'm not going to take it back. What I really should have done actually is hit him with marked. But, that's okay. We'll go with that. So that's it for her. If you go with your turn.
Okay, so 8-ball. Let's see. We're going to use 2 energy, I think.
Right?
And that's going to get him a movement of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Correct.
Displace allows me to basically move one over.
It's like moving, but it's not moving, so it doesn't trigger disengagement.
Okay. So we're going to bump 4 up there.
Mm-hmm.
That puts Valkyrie at 3, uses 2 of my energy. Going to use the other, or 2 of the remaining 3 to tell Farah to, or not Farah, Valkyrie, to eat my Fa Jing, which will let me displace her.
Okay, so what's the range of that is 1 to 3?
1 to 3, which
Very
is
nice.
Dink.
Okay.
So I believe that will let me move her here or here, right?
Let me see the card, but I believe so.
It's just displace the target.
Okay, so what you'll want to do then is roll the dice.
Oh,
you need to get a success on that.
Okay.
Because it is a green ability, I do not actually get...
It's not green, it's red.
Let me see.
Eat my Fa Jing. Oop.
Okay.
Was that, I think,
That goes right about there.
I think it was there.
Okay, so it does damage, and if you, as a switch, if you get the exclamation point, you can cause her to be displaced.
Oh, that's the switch. That's the
Huh?
switch.
Oh, actually that's true.
Wait, really?
Enemy effects cannot move, place, or displace you.
Oh. Okay.
Now, would a effect be a switch be an effect? I would imagine so. Let's take a real quick look while you consider that.
So okay, so I can't target her one way or the other for that effect. So, because I don't see how that's not an effect.
Okay, so it is an effect, right? So she's actually kind of stuck there, like a tick.
Okay, so we're not doing that. So in that case, we're going to go.
How's it going, man?
Hey, Roadrunner, how you doing?
So.
Okay, so since I can't do that, I am going
damage.
to.
If you wanted to, tying her up is never necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, that is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to tie her up with 8-ball. And that's the end of 8-ball.
Yep, and I think that's actually a really good call on your part because it means that he's helping protect Kozmo. So it might be easier for Kozmo to get away.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens,
All right,
indeed.
next up,
Next up,
I got Prysm.
I got Hannibal.
All right.
Okay, so Prysm 6, she goes first.
Got a movement of 4.
You can decide if she goes first.
I'm going to let you go first because I'm going to read this card.
Okay, so what we're going to do here then is...
She's got multiple switches.
Okay.
Only 4 energy.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, you must attack whenever you
3,
can.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Interesting.
Okay.
Don't really get her just yet.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The other night you had a stack of status cards.
I did have a stack of status cards. Let me get that out for you.
Thank you.
Which status are you looking for
I'm
specifically?
looking for Taunted in particular, but I'll find it while you take
Taunted
your
is
turn.
actually not in that.
Oh, well.
You will find it in here,
Shoot.
though.
Thank you.
So her taunt is very nice. Taunt normally causes an enemy to only attack you, that character. Hers is unique in that it requires you to attack, period. So you can actually, if she taunts, you can force people to use suboptimal attacks on her.
Okay.
And that's actually really important because it's very frustrating. So what we're going to do here is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, I see how that works. All right.
Yeah, so I'm actually in a very interesting spot in that I don't necessarily want to get too close. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go right there. And with Valkyrie, we're going to start my shenanigans. So movement, he's going to use program strategy on Valkyrie, telling her to use Frostbite. Frostbite is, I never actually did not get to use that on you last game.
Oh, great. Something new and exciting.
Oh, this is a standard thing for her. It is not an attack.
Oh, so I don't get to do anything about this.
Correct.
Rude.
Rude.
Abort to dodge. Abort to dodge.
Wrong game. So I got one success. So what happens is 8-Ball is now immobilized.
He's big and fat. He wasn't going anywhere anyway.
Well, that's really going to
Look
hurt
at him.
his feelings.
Look at him.
So
He moves other people.
He does move other people. So, but with that, I am done. Now on to Prysm's turn.
I'm pretty pissed about that whole I can't move Valkyrie thing.
Right.
Prysm. What's... How do I want to do this? I don't quite get her yet. I kind of understand what's going
She's
on.
a tank who goes to the hospital very often.
That's kind of what it seems like.
So for instance, I believe, I don't think she starts off with marked, but at the end of her turn she'll get marked, which means she can be attacked even though there's no line of sight. When you couple that with her taunt.
She's 4, not 5.
Right. When you couple that with her taunt, you're basically making that person attack you ranged or with contender. And contender is probably one of the worst attacks in the game. It can be made good, but that's the trick. You have to make it good.
Okay, sorry, I'm going to read.
So, that's fine.
1, 2, 3, 4. Except now I think I just fucked up as to where she came from. Sorry.
Well, if I might suggest,
Because she could get there, damn it.
right,
I messed up that whole thing.
right.
Well, suggest what?
Well, one thing you could do is,
just gonna go
I
with-
believe she's got a taunt ability there.
Yes, she does.
What's the range on that?
I believe it's just like 1 to 3, 1 to 5.
1 to
Okay.
5. So and it does not require line of sight. If you're close enough, you could try taunting Valkyrie. And if Valkyrie's taunted, she can't do frostbite again. She can't attack Kozmo from there. She has to only go
Only
after.
attack me.
Right.
Roadrunner's
But will
saying
taunting go
that
away?
Prysm can taunt people just by moving past them.
Wait, what? That's cool.
That's apparently, I'm going to guess it's one of her abilities.
Okay.
Actually, let me see your card really
I don't-
quick.
Her taunt is not active like Massacre is a passive. It just happens.
It's.
Enemies
I
at
don't
the
think
end?
it's the taunt per se, but the beacon.
Enemies taunted by you.
So if I remember correctly, it's. Let me take a look here.
I'm wholly unsure. This is my 3rd game.
Okay. Pulsing light. Enemies taunted by you. Okay. So no, it's okay. So enemies that are taunted by her within 1 to 5, as long as she's within 1 to 5, have to attack her.
Oh, I see.
As in-
it's a shenanigan.
It is.
What
It is a.
She says that if
Right.
Prysm runs past during the disengage, she can turn it into a switch that will taunt people.
Right.
Interesting.
It is actually.
Okay, so we
Um,
used 2 for movement, and that only leaves me 2. So, but pulsing light doesn't seem to have an
Right, so-
actual cost. It's just a thing she
It
can
is.
do.
That
or
is
it's
passive.
Okay.
Right.
So enemies taunted by you that can perform an attack must attack you,
Right.
and I am.
But you have to taunt. Now that said, from this position, so 1, 2, 3, 4, you can taunt from there. And it, actually, no, wait, you don't have
no.
a.
It
You
just
don't- right. Okay.
It just happens.
Well, no, you have to taunt somehow. So whether it's via her attack, or trying to force the engage disengage roll. So if you're to go
Okay.
past,
Well, I can't go past. I can only get 2.
right. So, but what's the range on her attack?
1 to 5,
1 to
or
5.
1 to 2 on gamma radiation. Sorry,
Right. So, and where did you start? Right here.
right here.
Right here. 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then you move to here for 8, for instance.
Okay, I guess that would work.
Right. Now, the risk with that, though, is you are still within Valkyrie's actual attack range.
Yeah, but this chick's supposed to go to the hospital anyway, so we'll try
Okay.
that. So we do that. And that does the taunt.
Okay, so, well, we're going to go, you can start off here.
Okay, so we got to do this.
Now we're going to attempt to engage, disengage. So I'm going to take a blue die.
What am I rolling here?
You are rolling the little running figure. So you get,
White. And is that an automatic shield?
that's an automatic shield, oddly
Or I mean a
enough.
yellow and an automatic
Right.
shield, sorry.
Okay, so look at the so shields plus an exclamation point.
Yeah, so I can actually impose the taunted state on an enemy within
Correct.
1 to 3.
Right.
So,
that's
she's
what
taunted.
and the taunts are there. The
Okay.
taunts are coming.
That took a minute, but we got
Okay,
through it.
no, that's fine.
So you got Hannibal coming up.
Right, I do. No, actually, Hannibal's already gone.
Oh, that's right. I'll let you go first. Sorry.
So, and for the last one,
Senor Massacre.
okay, and Darts, you're underdog. You decide who goes first.
So far away from everything.
Now, it's fun with him.
Go
is
ahead
it?
and go first. Go ahead and go first.
Okay. So I'm looking at this right now, and like I am not scoring this round whatsoever. It is just not worth my time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm just going to go right back here with a dart. That's really all I want to do. And because ending states phase,
Oh, but it's gotta be.
she is going to become hidden because she's not next to an enemy. So with that, Senor Massacre's turn.
All right. So this is going to seem a little bit unorthodox,
No,
but
that's fine.
there's methodology behind it.
Are you going to teleport using Valkyrie?
I don't believe she's in range. That is 1, 2, 4 Fontaniana,
Right.
which I believe is what you're talking about.
And how many points is that?
It's 2, but she's way out of range.
Right.
So instead, we are going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Ah, shucks.
And we are simply going to work on positioning for next round. And that's the end of the Hispanic Deadpool.
Okay. So we're at the end of the round. So right now you outnumber me by far.
That was the goal.
That was the goal, absolutely.
Excuse me.
But you do not have the zone to yourself.
Nope.
So you're going to get 2 victory points. You're going to draw 2 cards.
2 cards.
And
No frags, sadly.
I'm
I
going
like
to draw
frags.
1.
All right, up to
frags
5
are,
cards.
frags
Feeling
are good, but frags can be dangerous as well. During our practice game Thursday night, one of the things I was showing Mike is you can actually, since you can come back in any of the
Excuse me.
scoring zones except the active one. If
Oh, we need round markers.
oh yeah, let's go ahead and do
The
that.
people on the stream won't know what round it is.
Yeah, more likely we're not going to know what's round it is.
Well, yeah, there's that too. All right, it's on 2 now, Sam. It's on 2 now, Sam. You got to move it over.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Stay with me, man. Stay with me.
That's difficult. So,
Benjamin, would you be so kind as to fetch me another beer? Nick, is that okay? Thank you, sir. I'll be happy to buy. Oh shit, do I have my wallet? I don't know. I think I have my wallet. I'll be happy to buy another 12 pack. Okay, so ready up when you're ready.
okay, so your heads. I'm the underdog. We are switching.
hey.
Yeah, well, that's what you get for scoring.
Yeah, I did
So-
score.
Yes, you did. So what we're going to do now actually is move the scoring zone to zone 4, which that was kind of obvious that was going to come.
I saw it coming.
You saw that coming. That's good. So.
Coming for you. Gonna beat you. Oh yeah.
It's entirely possible. It is entirely possible.
Ooh, a beer. Thank you.
Okay. So.
Oh, that's a Peroni. I'll take it. All beer tastes nasty anyway.
How do you really feel about that, Mike?
What was that? what was the quote last week? This is terrible bourbon. Yeah, well, you bought 6 gallons of it at Costco, didn't you? No, no, I'm fine, thank you.
You people are silly. So let's go ahead and flip over our first round card. Ready?
Oh, qua.
There we go.
6.
Hannibal. So who would you like to go first?
So the taunted, does that stay? That goes away at the end of her turn.
Correct.
Okay.
Unless you refresh it. I think. No, actually.
You got Hannibal up,
no.
so I'm not going to win
That's
on
all
a
right.
disengage front there.
Now,
Okay.
I'm not sure. If you look at his Imai Fajing on 8-ball,
Yeah.
just for later on, I believe you can displace things.
Yes, I can. Just not Valkyrie.
Right, but you could displace Prysm later if you needed to.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay, so Prysm is going to
Actually-
use gamma radiation on Valkyrie,
okay.
and that's going to be an orange, a blue, and a red from 1 to 2, which we have.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and play dodge because Valkyrie's nasty, but I don't want her taking too much damage this early on.
Yeah, well, I'm going to play 2 take aims
Okay.
because I'm mean, and I'm still a little bit salty about the fact you beat me Thursday night. All right.
That's fine. Okay, and a Roadrunner saying you can
Oh
actually
my
you can
good God!
add dice to a
A
disengage roll.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Roadrunner.
Okay, so one,
I got,
2.
I got 2 shields. I got 3 shields to offset your damage, and I have 4 stars to your 2 shields.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do then. Looking at the horrible state of things, and my goodness,
I don't know what you're talking about. This
Okay.
is wonderful.
well, it's horrible for me.
Oh.
I know, I'm very selfish.
Frame
that
of
way.
reference will really sneak up on you.
Right. So, I guess I'm gonna have to end up doing just to make sure this is worth my while, is I'm gonna, first of all, do you want to use your switches?
Oh, yes.
So, you got 2 of them. What would you like to do?
I'm going to pop that and a shield,
Okay.
and I am going to...
Now that will affect the damage.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Oh, but you know what? You're going to move her. So you know what? No, I'm good. We'll leave it like it was. Sorry.
No, that's quite all right. Okay, so you're hitting me for 4 points of damage.
Yes. But you blocked 2.
Okay, so, and unfortunately, I can't get past your shields. So how much damage am I taking total?
Looks like 2 to me.
2.
Because I got 4 to your 2 shields, right?
That is correct.
And then 2,
Okay.
yeah, okay.
So that kind of hurts.
It wasn't meant to feel good. That chick eviscerated me Thursday night. Like multiple times. It was
Right.
upsetting. So that is, okay, so.
Now you've got, that was 3 points. You got 2 points
Yeah,
left.
I got 2 points left. I don't want to deal with a disengage against her right now. So. Yes. Oh, thank
Yeah.
you, Roadrunner. I actually knew that and I forgot it. It's only my 3rd game, but I'm getting there. You know what? I feel good about her ability to disengage. So I am going to attempt to move.
Okay.
And what the hell am I rolling against this? A Y, right? A yellow?
A yellow.
And I get,
So
a,
you
get
can
a shield
and
automatically.
you can add. You need a success.
Oh, that's right.
But you can add
I can
add if
to
you
that.
like.
All right. So I'm going to go with what it
So,
is because I like extra dice on attack, man.
Hey, nice. So I need a shield. I get a shield. You do not get to move.
I will. Well, no, that doesn't work. All right. So I don't move. I stay there.
Okay.
Shoot.
Now you do get a. Might have your switch if you want it. A shield and an exclamation
I'm good.
point. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so next up is Hannibal. So the best way to start any round, I feel, is to play catch your breath. I get to draw 2 tactics.
Hey, let me get one of those.
Well, you've got them too. So,
Oh, yay.
yep.
Give me some.
Okay, so let's see. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm gonna have to say.
Definitely got some line of sight there.
Well, I've got line of sight from Valkyrie, so that's one character.
Ah, okay.
I would not have line of sight from Eclypse.
Because blocking characters.
Right, 2 blocking characters, and obviously
No.
Dart can't.
Dart can't see shit.
Now, and because she's behind there, even though she could target Prysm, because Prysm is marked, I can't draw line of sight to Prysm, so she doesn't contribute.
Did you mark Prysm?
No, if you look at her very bottom one,
Oh, do you have to do that?
let me see.
Because it just says at the end of your. I guess it doesn't say you may. It does
At
say
the end of your
after.
activation, after the state's turn, impose
Okay,
the
so
marks.
I guess
on
yeah, you
yourself.
do. Okay,
Right.
all right, she's marked.
She
All
is
right.
marked.
I was looking at that as a you may,
So
but I guess
it
the
is-
words on the cards do matter, don't they?
They do. And I
Speaking of things that matter, I have to go to the bathroom. Give me about 2 minutes.
Yes. So, well, she is not marked on the first round. So if you want to do some, I believe. So I don't think she starts the game marked. It's the end of her turn. You might want to. Mike had to run. I think the Peroni didn't agree with him. So, but this is actually a similar case to Dart. Dart does not start the game hidden, but after that, she can be hidden. And in theory, the rest of the game, so long as she doesn't adjacent to an enemy at the end of her turn. And that's actually one of the things Roadrunner and a few other people in the Chorus Belly forums were noting, is that you kind of have to think about how you want to use her, because she wants to be played a certain way. So right now, for instance, we got Senor Massacre coming up. He is a melee character. That does not do well for me. Using her because he will be adjacent to her and she can't get away, she can't reimpose hidden on herself. And that's kind of the key to her. If you can also add in marked, she likes that a lot. Right. A little bit of research, she definitely, and I'm starting to notice that about all the Human Fates expansion characters, is it's not so much they do want to be played a certain way, and there's a greater degree of intentionality with them. So for instance, I've got Eclypse here, but really what I should have been doing more of is instead of Hannibal, a better pick might have been
What are you doing in my
Valkyrie,
chair? Oh my god.
for instance, or another character that imposes states. Tau might have been good.
Roadrunner's saying as well that Dart temporarily loses hidden when she attacks.
Right.
Ah, okay.
Now the question is, while she does lose it temporarily, would they be able? Is it immediately or?
It says,
Let's look.
loses it completely, but then presumes it comes back at the state step.
Right.
So
So
see, you said we didn't need your help anymore.
right.
You have to be here every week now. Them's the rules.
Well, remove this state token immediately after performing an attack, after the end of the action. So timing-wise, I think that would also mean that, say, Dart attacked Prysm in this case, Prysm would not get to use successes to counterattack Dart, and that would be very important. If that is not a correct interpretation, I am more than open to be corrected.
Waiting for the ruling.
And I should mention about core spells. They have this thing called the War Core program. So you got magic judges.
Yeah,
they go
I
through
believe Roadrunner is one, yeah.
he is a War Core. So yes, he is quite qualified to make such things. Yes, we do appreciate that.
Okay, so where did we leave off here?
So
You were doing Hannibal things.
I was doing Hannibal things. So
He does love it when a plan comes together.
well, most people do. So what we're going to do right now, and this is going to be very important for me at least.
Oh wait, later.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So first off, we're going to play.
Are you sure?
We are going to use Hannibal, and we're going to attack
Senor Massacre.
Yes.
What? But look at him. He's just standing there.
I know, right?
So he gets a green and a black.
Correct. And I'm going to play Focus.
Which gives you a yellow, all right?
Gives me a yellow. I'm also going to play Take Aim.
Well, now you're just being a jerk.
Give me an orange. So it's
Goodbye, Senor Massacre.
orange for that. Orange for.
No, you can't just
Valkyrie.
place them with fine.
No, I'm showing you what I'm
Okay.
getting. He starts off with the reds, and he gets a yellow from the Focus. I take Senor Massacre very seriously.
I used to like you. I'm gonna roll. Can I get like an energy back if I only roll one of these piddly ass dice?
Can you get what?
Can I get an energy back or something if I only roll one of these piddly ass dice?
No. So it's,
Sorry, Nick.
no, that's fine. So now he has no switches. So we've got 1, 2, 3 successes against 2 defense. Do you want to use his switches?
I can. Looks like I can impose taunted on somebody.
You can absolutely do that.
Interesting. Do they have to be in line of sight?
Sorry, I'm getting in here.
Let me take a look.
Shoot, you're dangerous.
Let's
Oh,
take a look.
I don't know because Sam took the card from me.
Impose a taunted state to the target.
Oh, there is. Oh, there is no. Oh, so he would have to be the target.
I
then.
would assume so. So
I don't want Hannibal to attack me anymore. I'm good.
Hannibal's actually probably the best person to attack you, honestly, because his shotgun's wimpy. He needs all these buffs to be able to do anything.
Oh, that's true. It
scary.
does help with
Yeah.
line of sight, and you're kind of screwed
Oh,
on
wait
line
a
of sight
second.
right now. Okay, screw it. I'll taunt him.
Okay,
He's taunted.
Did I roll a red?
I think so. Yes.
I did, and I rolled diddly. So okay, we're gonna discard those.
I know you were very happy about the number of dice you were rolling.
I
I'm pretty
was.
sure there was a red
And
involved.
did
Yes.
you take damage?
I did not take any damage from that. You only did 2, and I have shield dose.
Awesome. Okay, so that is 2. I moved. That's gonna be it for Hannibal.
All right, and
Remember saying that Master couldn't use his Tangana.
In the future. So you can use that to teleport right to him.
so that doesn't happen to that doesn't have to happen on Massacre's activation then?
The taunt?
No, the Tangana.
No, Tagana does, but the imposing of the taunt doesn't have to.
Oh, okay.
So now
I
you've
think
got-
it's-
If somebody's taunted, you can teleport away to.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Right, and that's actually really nice. So you could go right here,
Gotcha,
you can go
gotcha.
here, you can go
Yep.
here.
Yeah, because
It all
she's taunted too
Yeah,
until the end of her
it all
turn.
depends on what you want to
Okay.
do.
Gotcha.
I'm sure he does. Okay, so we're done with that.
We're done with that. Next one.
Next one.
All right. I got Kozmo, and you got that
I've
purpley
got
girl.
Eclypse. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, and I'm gonna go first because that just seems to be the right thing to do. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Are you mocking me?
Well, honestly,
Please, more.
you are very mockable. Let's be perfectly honest here. Mock, 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 mock.
You use my own creation against me.
That is usually how it works.
That's why I made it. Yep. For to mock the people.
So I'm looking at that. So what we're going to do is I am going to let's see.
What's
no
happening?
line
Do I
of-
get to roll dice?
Yes, you do. This is going to be an attack. We're going to do Black Lightning on Kozmo again.
Kozmo. Kozmo is going to defend with a green, a blue, and a yellow.
Correct?
Where's my green die? Oh, there it is. Green, blue, yellow, and yeah. All right. Watcha! That is not great, but I got 1 defense against your 2 thingies. Let's see, you're the active player, so you get to decide who does what in terms of switches.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do my switches first. So I've got 2 exclamation points. With that, I'm going to impose Dazzled on you.
Ooh, fancy.
Okay, so
Where'd those go?
That's-
Give me that.
Dazzled basically means...
Not in that one.
Yeah.
Where's that other thing?
Which other one?
This thing.
That thing. Right.
Dazzled. Targets affected by state cannot draw a line of sight. Okay, got it.
Okay, which isn't necessarily a big deal with Kozmo, but I'm considering that to be a freebie. But more importantly, I'm actually going to mark him.
Okay.
So, and the marked tokens are right here. And the big trick with marked is that's focused.
And it looks like I'm taking 1 point of damage from that as well.
No, I'm spending 1.
Oh,
to
you're
impose
using
marked.
that to do the switch.
And the
okay.
other one,
that one
you're just going to block
bounces.
it.
Okay, excellent.
So,
And you block my damage.
yep,
But
so
if
you
I- okay,
cannot
so-
you cannot cover from benefit from cover, and you can be targeted even with no line of sight.
Okay. That makes the decision I was trying to make even easier.
Yeah, so that
All
was
right.
that was the her attack once. Then I'm actually going to. Do I actually want to attack you again?
I don't know. It's up to
you're-
you. Would you like to roll a die to decide? Does
No,
that help
no.
you? Does an exclamation point assist?
It does not, unfortunately.
Okay. Doesn't tell him anything. No.
Okay.
You're welcome.
So actually, what I'm going to do, no, I can't really move and attack. So I am just going to fall back to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We call that retreating.
We call that retreating, and I think that's prudence.
Tactical running away.
Yes, it is. But Kozmo's got 2 statuses on you.
Oh, thank you. Foop, foop. And he's taking a point of damage.
No, he's not.
Oh, now a dazzle. He did earlier. You did a
Oh,
point of
who
damage from? I don't remember, but somebody shot him. That's why he's got the damage pointer on him. I remember it happening. It happened, just
Okay.
not then.
Oh, it was last round.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, Kozmo's turn.
Okay, Kozmo dances. Where's the dance emote? Which button do I? This feels very anime.
You actually need to do it yourself.
That's what I'm
Sorry.
doing, man.
No, you gotta do
Okay,
it. You gotta get up yourself.
No,
No.
haven't had enough beer for that.
I'm glad.
Me too. All right, so Kozmo is dazzled and marked, but that doesn't affect his movement.
It does not.
So he is going to pop Meteoric Charge, which is going to give him a movement of 5. Is that going to work?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, no,
Total.
I see where I end up. Kozmo, although that does do pretty good things there. So, gonna need the full to do that. What about... Oh, that's a different way to go about that. Can that... 1, 2, 3, okay, that might work. Alright, so Kozmo is going to... No, Kozmo doesn't want to do that. Kozmo wants to... You know what, this is going to be weird, but Kozmo's going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Oh wait, no, she can't do that because I can't... Okay.
So you can go right next to it, but when the
Yeah, because I
it
can't...
switches,
Yeah,
you can't
exactly.
be inside of it. So you can be right next to it and say, ha ha, and then hop into it after.
Kozmo's going to go 5.
So you're prepping for the next round.
Yep.
No, that's
and
totally fair.
Then Kozmo is going to, just for shits and giggles, put smoke right there.
Okay, smoke goes right there. You're blocking line of sight, which is normally good.
Also, apparently his agility is greatly.
Yes, that I'm very aware of.
That's the movement of meteoric charge is nice, but the ability really to disengage at will virtually is actually the best thing.
Do things.
Okay, I'm going to do things. So, your turn, my turn. So, we're going to flip over card initiative 3.
I got Senor Massacre.
I got Valkyrie. So, I am currently taunted. So, I have to attack
Yep.
her.
And
Now,
she's standing there as a sacrificial prism, so
yes,
it's okay.
and I can't move, then attack, which is actually really good with a Valkyrie. Now, we do have Mr. 8-Ball. He is, however, immobilized, and that helps her. So, Charge of the Valkyrie is a red die. Let's see, we do get an orange for line of sight with Hannibal. And because he's right there, and this is the important thing, she's going to get a blue die
I
as
need
well.
you to stop adding dice to shit.
You do? I know. Ooh, I lucked out. Maybe not.
No, you didn't.
Oh, that's miserable.
So, looks
So
like...
I'm going to play a Code Blitz.
What's that do? Reroll any quantity of dice
You
from your
used that
roll.
die on me?
Yes, I did. Okay.
So,
All right. Well,
Okay.
I'm going to reroll one of my dice.
Each roll dice for Nebula.
What's happening with Nebula?
that'll probably sounds like it would actually be on Kozmo. I could be wrong. Or is it on Prysm?
Who's Nebula? Oh, place a smoke token on a space when... Oh, you're right. I got to roll a success.
Unless you're using it as a switch.
No, he's absolutely right. Thank you. Thank you.
The odds of you getting it are pretty good, though.
I got it.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, so
Still gotta roll.
Right.
I think of abilities as abilities, but yeah, you're absolutely right. So,
I can do better than that. I'm just going to re-roll all of them.
yeah. Okay. These dice, they love me.
This word "love" is questionable, so that's 3 damage.
I only blocked 2
We're
of
going to
them.
go in the switches phase. I'm going to let you do your switches first.
Why are you wiggling me?
So
Who the hell are you attacking again?
that would be me. Sorry. I have a squeaky chair, sadly. I'm attacking Prysm.
Prysm, that's right. Okay.
That's right.
So switches are, let's see.
She's got 2.
That wouldn't change that. That would make a difference. I am going to use one of them, which will be the 2 exclamation points, to nullify one of your successes,
Excellent. That is the perfect thing to do with
which
her.
will keep me from taking any damage, I believe.
I don't think. Let's see, 3 versus your 2.
But now it's 2 versus my 2.
That's fine. So you do that. Great. I'm going to go ahead and do Valkyrie switch. I'm going to spend 2 of my defenses to add a success to my roll.
Okay, so I'm still going to take 1 point of damage on it.
So, I've got 1, 2, 3. You've got 2. Nullify 1.
So it's
So
you-
it's
you're the
0.
one up.
So you're going to take 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Give me the little red dropper thingy. Goes on Prysm. Okay.
Would you mind cutting that? Okay. So, and with that in mind, I attacked you. I can't do any more attacks. Now I'm going to do Frostbite.
Come on.
Well, I kind of have to. I take you seriously. You are.
Oh, wait.
Yes, please go ahead.
Oh. Does refraction only work if Prysm takes enough damage to die?
What does the wording say? The timing.
After she receives damage,
But
but before
before.
sending her to the infirmary.
Correct. So it has
Well,
to be enough to take
it's
her
after
out.
and it's before because she hasn't gone to the infirmary yet.
Let me see. But no, it's buts before sending her to the infirmary.
Yeah, see, she hasn't gone to the infirmary yet. So it's still before she goes to the infirmary.
Yeah, mincing words like that isn't actually going to work in this case. Wait, Mike may use refraction even though Prysm's
love
not
this
down.
guy.
You like him when he's helping you.
So it's after taking damage
Imposed
before going
dazzled
to
on all taunted, but after she receives damage, but before sending her to the infirmary.
So if you kill her, she still dazzles people.
But she hasn't been killed.
Then you can't use that.
Well, actually,
But it's still before she goes to the infirmary.
Mike. So
If she hasn't been killed,
Roadrunner's checking.
I would say, yeah, if she's received damage, that's the main part of the trigger.
Okay, I'm willing to go with that for this game. So you're going to now. What's the range on that?
it is.
That's just specifying that if she does kill her, she still gets to do it.
There isn't
Nancy?
one. It's just refraction. Imposed dazzled on all taunted enemies, which are currently Valkyrie and Hannibal, I believe. Yeah.
That is correct. Excellent.
So they are both dazzled.
Okay.
Thanks, Roadrunner, for backing me up.
So we're gonna go with it. This turn, dazzle all taunted. Okay. So,
That's
Dazzled
Valkyrie and
dazzled.
Hannibal. Yep.
Right,
All right.
okay.
Dazzle.
but thankfully for this ability, I don't need the extended line of sight, since it's a 1/1. I do have her lose the bonus from Hannibal, so that is a very good thing for you. Because he is dazzled, he no longer has line of sight.
It also inflicts 1 damage to all dazzled enemies.
Oh, excellent.
Oop, gotta remember second part.
Yep, that's fine.
All right.
So that
Do
does-
level a little bit of damage. Oh, we almost got. Who is that? That's Valkyrie. That's almost
Valkyrie
toast.
is
All
almost
right.
toast. Yeah.
You're going down, little chick. Do I need to roll something? What's happening
Nope,
right now?
Okay. I was trying to use Frostbite again. It did not work. That's fine. So, Prysm's very interesting. So, now it is Senor Massacre's turn.
Okay. Let's see if we can understand how to do damage with Senor Massacre. Okay. So we. Yes. That's what I'm planning on trying.
And you get additional dice.
But he doesn't have a hit everybody. But he's Senor Massacre.
Right. But he does more damage on taunted enemies.
Okay. So we are going to. Let's see, we're going to teleport ourselves adjacent to, using Tangana, Valkyrie.
Right there. So she is well and
Oh,
good.
wait,
well
if I do
surrounded.
that, I'm leaving you alone to score, basically. Still doing it.
That's fine.
Tangana.
You already know where you want to set the scoring zone. So it's not a bad thing. Okay, so.
And then I am going to do stuff to you.
Okay.
T-Voya Casker. That's what I'm doing. I am. Teabagging the pastor. Whoa.
What?
It's a Catholic church. What?
No.
Okay, so.
To remove that in the compilation.
Yeah,
there.
edit that out later. So I am doing T-Voya Casker, and that is a red and orange and a yellow. It's 1-to-1, but that's okay because I'm standing right next to you.
Okay. So.
That is, come on, no, don't be blank. You're blank, you suck.
And because he's there, and he's.
I don't want you to get bonuses from my people. Stop that.
That's 2 versus 2.
Even up, nothing happens.
So you spent 2.
I don't have enough
and
to do a
2,
switch
that's
there.
1.
So Senor Massacre is done.
Okay.
Next.
Before I forget, I forgot to flip over
Okay.
the taunt. So now that does not go away yet.
Okay.
It goes away at the
Next,
end.
yeah.
No, well, no.
Or at the end of- okay.
Right. So that's a change they made to the timing. So that was Senor Massacre. Valkyrie's already gone, and rather effectively,
I got the Panda Boy.
I've got Dart.
Go.
Okay.
Well, unless you don't want to go. Unless you want me to go.
Okay. So what we're going to do here is... So
Can the boy can move 4.
So the trick for me is I don't get Hannibal's bonus anymore, which kind of stinks for me, but oh well. So we're going to go ahead from here. Actually, we're going to take Dart. We're going to use her Silent Death. She gets a red. She gets a yellow. She gets a black. And because you don't have line of sight on her, she also gets an orange.
I can see her.
Because Prysm does not have line of sight on
fine,
her.
be that way.
And she is also beautifully and
My mother is a master of the silent but deadly, by the way.
oh, that's very good to know. So you do get to make a defense roll, but the trick is when you get the successes,
Let's see.
you can't actually use that to hurt me.
What? Oh, okay, gotcha.
So you got all your
And
defense
this is
dice.
this is against Prysm, right?
This is against Prysm, which is what?
A green and 2 yellows.
Very nice.
I got 2 deaths, and you got 2 successes.
So with
My successes
that-
don't matter.
And I don't actually
and I
need
have 2
the-
deaths to your successes.
I don't actually need any shields because you can't do anything to me. So I'm going to use this to nullify one of your shields.
Okay.
And so how much?
Means she's gonna take 2 or
So
1
I
point
got
of damage.
1 point of damage. And I'm going to use 2 of these exclamation marks to make you poisoned.
Who's attacking me?
She is.
Does range actually mean line of sight, or is range just range?
Range is just range.
Okay,
So
then I am going to blow 2 of my exclamation points to nullify 1 of your successes.
That's
Oh
totally
wait, no,
fine.
you're the active player, so you get to decide who switches which.
And yes, actually, Roadrunner just brought that up, that Prysm can
Right.
nullify 1 success.
So you're going to take, just so I'm clear, you're going to take no damage then?
That would be what I believe to be the effect, yes.
Okay, so wait. This nullifies that. You're going to nullify 1 success.
By dropping this,
And you've
then
got
I still have
1
this,
shield left.
yes.
Okay, that's fine. But you are still, unfortunately, poisoned.
We're okay with this.
So what had actually happened here is I threw a beautiful Big Mac at you.
Oh, I love Big Macs.
What's wrong with you?
Lots of shit. We don't have time for that on this stream. Oh.
Okay, so no, that's great. 2 to 7. Now the 0 to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got 1 state's token on you already. I don't think you've actually got any ways to clear that off, though. So I'm just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, actually, from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What the hell are you counting?
I'm checking to see how immobilized you are or are not.
Oh, okay.
So,
Oh, he can't move right now.
right, he is still immobilized. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm hating that because I was going to win this round when he moved.
Okay, and now it's I'm done with Dart. She is back to being hidden. Your turn, sir.
Well, what I don't do is move.
Correct.
Well, shit. That
One step at a
basically
time.
means he's damn near useless in this situation.
No,
Except,
I would
I got
actually
plans.
disagree.
I got plans.
let me
I'm thinking.
go ahead and think aloud.
Man. All right. So. Displace. Displace only lets me move the guy that's adjacent to me, right?
Read the wording to me.
Displace the target.
Correct.
And that's on a switch.
And the range is what?
1 to 3 on the attack.
Okay, so it has to be someone else.
Oh, okay. So it can be 1 to 3, and he can displace by 1 hex, is what that means. All right.
Right,
So
and it's
okay.
I believe it's is it black or red?
It's red.
No, the range.
The range is black.
Okay, so and he will have to have line of sight.
Okay, that's not a problem. He can see her. Let's go ahead and eat my Fa-Jing on Valkyrie.
Okay.
That's going to be an orange and a blue for me.
Roadrunner's saying that Eatball can displace himself with his general switch.
Right.
Yes, but I have to. Okay, yeah, but I have to like make a roll for that.
And
Like, so eat my Fa-Jing would give me the stuff to use the general switch,
correct.
right? Yeah. Okay.
Correct. Which is useful.
So that's what I'm going for, and we're going to eat my Fa-Jing on Valkyrie.
Which is an attack.
Yes, it is.
So we've got a green and 2 blues.
That's good dice, because I did not succeed at all.
Did you get your switch?
I did, in fact, hit my switch, so I can displace myself.
Okay.
Good lord.
Okay, so
Fa-Jing takes some ouchie. Oh wait, wait. Okay, so yeah, I'm the active player, so I'm gonna activate my switch.
Right.
Gonna lose a shield and a thingy,
okay.
and I'm going to
Now-
displace myself.
Remember, you can make me do my switch first. It's up to you how it's done.
Let me see Valkyrie real quick.
Sure. And you want to keep in mind, I can exchange those shields for damage.
Not gonna make much of a difference, I don't think. So I'm going to displace myself, which will let me move 1 hex.
Correct.
That way.
That's great.
All right.
She's still quite well tied up. And that does help. If I might suggest, though,
Yeah.
if you go here, that blocks 2 lanes going this way.
You have a point
As
there.
right now, if I was to get
'Cause I
away, I
can't
could go
actually-
around you.
No, you're absolutely right. I will take that advice and I will shift 1 point over. Thank you.
Okay.
And that is 2 of Fa-Jing.
Okay, so you did your switch. I'm going to do mine.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So used a shield and exclamation point.
Correct.
So I'm going to go ahead exchange these 2 shields for an extra point of damage.
Which means you're doing
2 points.
2 points to me all day.
Correct.
So I'm gonna need 2 little red blood drops.
Yes, you are.
Thank you. These are going on 8 ball.
Correct.
He's bleeding from the nose, which is
It happens.
appropriate and mildly ironic.
So,
Is it really?
Appropriate? No, not at all. But hey,
all right. 8
nobody
ball
ever
is,
said I was going to be
8 ball is
appropriate
not
on
adjacent,
stream.
which is actually really good for Mike because it means I can't
Yes.
use the benediction of Freya. So I don't get to add a blue die to my rolls with Valkyrie right now. Should he try attacking me again, for instance, or such things. So that's actually really beneficial for Mike, I think.
Roadrunner,
and he's disengaged.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk over Sam. I thought he was
So-
finished there.
No, that's fine.
Roadrunner, how is your view of the board? Do you have good detail and focus? I'm curious. I'm normally behind the computers.
Right. Yeah. Actually, oh, well, we missed it. Force Sam to do switches first. So, and no, that's actually
Missed
very
that.
good advice. So you do not have a good view of the board. Okay. We will
No?
have to work at that at some
Okay.
point. So,
We'll try and get it a little bit better next week. I don't want to adjust it this week like I did last time because that was a bit of a disaster.
bad angle.
Would you
Okay.
rather it be further up or does it need to be zoomed in more? Because we only spent like an hour on this today.
Nobody appreciates a martyr.
Or hard work. God.
So,
Sorry, if you get drunk Mike on stream, he harasses the viewers.
how's it different from sober Mike?
Okay, up, okay, so higher, so a better 45-degree angle. Okay, we'll work on that. Thank you.
Okay. So, but you still have 2 action points left.
Oh, that's
Now
okay.
you can't move.
But I could use Eat My Fa-Jing again.
And what's
Because it's 1 to 2. And I got 2.
okay?
Valkyrie's going to eat some more Fa-Jing.
I'll have some more Fa-Jing, please.
I don't know what it is. It sounds delicious.
It usually does, doesn't it? And important.
I don't like this orange and
I
that
don't
blue.
get. I don't get the extra die now.
Huzzah.
That's awesome for you.
Oh, yeah. You are Fa-Jinging.
Okay, so that's 1-1. I do believe that it'll be enough to take Valkyrie out. You get a first blood this game.
Woo!
Congratulations,
I
Mike.
do like frag tokens.
You do. Draw a tactics card, please.
I like that tactics card.
And we're going to take her off the board immediately to avoid
A
mess
foot,
ups
an
like
entire foot.
bonk.
We can do that.
This is a bonk stick. It is a sophisticated piece of humor equipment. And I believe that's going to
That's
be
the end
it
of
for
8 ball, and that's the end of round 2.
That
we
is.
move the thingy,
Okay, we're going to. So now we're in round.
and we draw.
3.
We draw cards. Is that what
I
happens?
draw 2 cards because I scored. You draw 1 card because it is.
But I got a frag, so it's
right.
okay.
No, that's going to be important for endgame if we're tied.
I did. Thank you.
Yes.
It was fragtastic.
Yeah. Usually the problem is me forgetting to draw or
So
get my frag token.
Kozmo's dazzled goes away because this was the end of his second turn with it. That should
I
be gone
believe
by now.
so. Also, 8
And-
ball is no longer immobilized.
Okay, no more immobilization.
That goes away.
Okay, so here's
Okay.
those. I don't know where the hell you keep
You'll
those.
probably want to keep those.
Okay, I'll hold on to them.
You know I want to use it again.
You should probably keep those around.
You should probably keep those.
All right, so that means next turn. So we shuffle up and
Decide
let's
what we're going to
see.
do.
So I am the underdog now, correct?
You are indeed the underdog.
Give me the thing. All right.
You get the thing.
I am going to. Gosh, I wonder where. You know what? I'm going to put it in 1.
Looks like Roadrunner is bidding us farewell for the evening.
Bye. Thank you
Good
for
night.
joining us.
See you. Enjoy.
We hope you enjoyed the stream. Have a great night.
Now it's going to go to hell.
Yeah, we're done. It's over. Oh my God.
I don't know the rules.
I think I should just win right now since we don't have rules anymore.
Okay. There
Oh
you
wait,
go.
no, you're up 3-2. You would win right now. That's just rude. Okay.
Well, I'm actually very interested in you picking 1 since you've got such a.
I know,
1-2.
right? It's strange.
It is. but
Okay,
that's
so
what I'm used to.
we're gonna go for shizzle, and then for shizzle,
So we're
and then for shizzle, and then for shizzle, and then since honestly it's probably not going to affect our one viewer anymore, I'm going to go back to the bathroom.
Okay, so
Yes. Look, free beer still costs time. Okay.
I'm sorry. I think that's at least one more victory point for
well,
Wait,
I've been trying
that's a
to-
whole new rule set.
I would like to get sponsors for the show, and therefore that means we could go and talk to the guys who make the pens. Yes, sir. If I made an error? No? Just like looking at me? Okay. Ben is actually a very thoughtful person, and calling Mike talent is sort of generous. So, so the thoughts have been coming across actually, and since Mike is not on and Roadrunner's gone, there's a very fun card I'm planning to use a little bit later on. No, it's called Bactotoxin, which basically I get for every poison token I remove off of a character, I get to replace it with twice as many wounds. So that's going to be rather fun, because I want to take her out, and actually on your enemies. So it's not even specifically Prysm or a target. I could, I fully intend to poison as many of these people as possible. The fun part with that, of course, is getting it in the first place. She does, unfortunately, Dart, and this is where if you're picking your tactics cards, which ones to play, if you have a lot of characters that their switches require the exclamation mark, you want to use the yellow dice. So things like focus, for instance, would factor into that. Damage is good, but a good effective use of switches is just as important, especially since some of the switches have things that can't necessarily be defended against if you're using.
Sorry, we found somebody else to play you. Mike.
So-
You left.
Okay, see you later.
So, for instance, if you want to use Father Mendoza, for instance, and you're going against Maximus, Maximus has this horrific defense as a baseline. So
Alright.
you would actually, it is beneficial in that case to consider using some of the damage you do to him and turning it into burning. Now, burning's not guaranteed either. It's not a substitute
Burning
for damage.
sucks.
Yeah, tell that to Ben. I think
I hit a guy Thursday night, 3 burning counters, not one,
Not one.
fracking point of damage.
Right. It,
Ben burned Sam to death in that last.
That was my entire goal, and not one fracking point of damage.
Sounds like you're the problem.
It probably was. You're probably right.
usually is.
All right, so you guys, what are you doing? I've been gone for like an hour. Line your guys
I've
up.
been
Let's
gone.
get this
I've
shit
been
moving.
talking.
Telling us what he was going to do to beat you.
Oh, was he filling my dead air? Okay, cool.
Yes.
You're not gonna beat me.
I don't need
Okay, you're
to.
probably gonna beat me.
Yeah, that's
But,
that's
you know.
fine. So we are gonna have some fun eventually.
Make sure this is right. So,
Cause I like having fun at some point.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Are you not enjoying yourself? Is
I'm
that what you're
enjoying-
trying to tell me?
I am liking myself. I'm liking my time here. Okay, so
Sam doesn't love me anymore.
I like you as a friend.
I don't know. Wow. That's what my ex-fiance said.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Actually, no, that's not what she said. She said you're a waste of flesh and I never want to see you again. But, you know, similar.
Okay, so we're in. Round,
We're in round 3.
We're in round 3. So let's go ahead and turn over our first cards.
Kozmo.
Hey, guess what? It's Valkyrie.
All right.
Yeah, see-
You guy, I get. Wait, no, you get to go. Yeah.
I get to go first. She's going to come over. Actually, she has to be over there first. She's going to have -2 energy on her,
She going to the hospital.
which, yeah, you know, naturally, that's not what you want to see. So she's going to come back, and you're going to be well familiar with this trick. She's going to come back right, boop, here. Now, since obviously I can't do a whole lot with a whole 3 energy, we're just going to go ahead and use Frostbite,
Okay.
because that's just what
I don't get to do anything about that,
No, you don't.
and that upsets me greatly.
It should. You get to make little fox ears and try and give me bocce.
I'm not doing that.
You're not.
No.
Source that out to Ben.
I'm willing to make uncomfortable, self-deprecating jokes on stream. Fox ears is no. Mm-mm.
Okay, so I did indeed get a success. So all 3 of them are now immobilized. I told you you're going to need them.
He didn't tell you you were going to need them.
So Senor Massacre.
That's actually really funny because my entire strategy for this turn does not rely on moving any
At
of
all.
those people.
No, just Kozmo, I'd imagine. Which is fine.
So
Where did the scoring zone get moved to?
boop.
He went to 1. That's, I mean, really at this point, 1 is as good as 2 is in terms of my positioning, so it's not a big deal. And I'm going to have to say that's going to be it for Valkyrie.
All right, Kozmo is going to activate Meteoric Charge, and he is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then he's going to use his other 2 points of energy to move the remaining 2 points into the scoring zone.
Excellent. You're going to get 3 points this round.
Yeah, that was the point. Cosmo's done. Over
Nope,
to you.
that's
Whoa,
great.
over to both
That-
of us, sir.
Yeah. Next up.
Wah! Prysm 6.
Well,
I
it's
am the
going to be
underdog,
Hannibal.
and I can't move
Correct.
against Hannibal. Prysm, let's see, she can do stuff, but nothing incredibly useful right now. Would have
Yeah.
been better. Had I known I was going to be immobilized, I would have moved Fa Jing before Prysm, but hey. You didn't tell me. Apparently you told everybody else while I was away, but hey.
No, I wasn't even telling them that.
No, you told us other secret special plans.
Okay, well, if I can't move, I will attack.
No, that's great.
We will attack Prysm.
Now-
Orange, blue, and yellow for me, and you
So
get like 1,000,000 dice
I
because
get-
you're adjacent to everyone in the world.
Now, this is important. I've got 1, 2, 3. I get 3 blue dice. But,
You can't have any of mine.
right, plus on the defense, I get a green and a blue. However, you are maximized to 3 of any color die.
Oh.
So, as a City Hero player, I am quite familiar with getting 3 if something is
Bring
too much.
City of Villains back.
Yeah, you know what, dream on. I'll dream with you, though. those are great games.
I got like a lot of stuff on my dice. You got a reasonable amount of stuff on your dice.
Yes, I did.
I have more stuff than you.
Okay, so you got 1, 2, 3.
Oh, wait, no, we have the same number of stuffs.
1, 2,
Nope.
3, 4.
Oh, okay.
And
I can't count.
Yes, it happens.
But okay, so I take no.
Now then,
So you take no
do you want
damage, and
your
I
switch
take
to
no
go first, or do you
damage,
want my
and
switch to
this
go first?
is Prysm, and if I drop 2 of those, it won't change the math for me, but it will for you. What is your switch?
My switch is like spend 2 blocks, and I add
Add
a
a
success.
That's funny.
Right.
Okay. I use 2 exclamation points to nullify one of your successes.
That will be fine. You got, let's see, 3. So,
Means when you use your switch, I'm still going to take 1 point of damage.
yeah, but that would also mean I take damage too, though.
I'm okay with that.
You know, I'm okay leaving it as is.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. Boop. You're very lucky this didn't come into play. Stupid green die. The green die's actually got the worst odds of rolling anything.
Good job, green die. Keep it up.
I think it's got, no, actually no, it doesn't have the
I
worst.
don't know what you're talking about.
I do apologize. No, it's worse than the red, but not the worst.
100% double shield success rate for me.
That's fantastic. Okay, so Prysm.
That was Prysm's.
3.
That was Prysm's 3 gamma radiation,
Yep.
and she can't do anything else because she can't move and she doesn't have enough energy. She is now marked, and that's it for her.
Okay.
Hannibal.
So Hannibal. So lucky for me, I just do not have line of sight. So so what I'm gonna do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Senor Massacre has 1 state on him, but I don't want to take that off. So we're not. Looking at my options. There's really no benefit doing Frostbite again. So what we're going to do with Hannibal is he moves 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can't make it. That's fine. 1, 2. So he's still dazzled.
I think Sam's about to screw me on positioning for next turn.
1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to get that close to you.
Sure you do. Come on in there.
So what we're going to do is we're going to use programmed strategy on Dart. Dart is going to use Dendra nanoids. It is not an attack, but I can remove a state token on a target to inflict 1 damage, which, let's be honest, that's not great or ideal, but if I get a success, which I did, so Hannibal's going to take 1 point of damage, but Dazzle goes away.
Ah.
So from here, Shnike,
So you got 5. Oh, he's only got 3?
3 health.
Okay.
So it is a little rough
We
on
can
him.
take advantage of that.
So let's see. How much health does she have?
Who is she? Prysm? She has
Prysm.
3 left.
3 left. Okay, that's fine. So, actually, you know what? I did make a mistake.
Okay.
Now, whether you let me take it back or not is another question.
You can take it back.
Okay. So, I'm going to use, instead of spending the points for that, I'm going to use Code Dive. One of your allies may perform an action except for move without spending the action points.
Okay.
This does not make them the active character.
Let me see that real quick.
So that's actually a little
That's
bit.
actually better.
That is
yeah.
better.
Significantly better. Not a little bit better. Significantly
Right.
better.
So I mean, honestly, what I could have and should have done actually is no. Actually, well, I'm not going to take it back. I am going to use this to snipe. 1, 2, 3. So you're marked.
Yep.
I've got line of sight from Hannibal.
So she gets an extra orange.
Right. And you don't have line of sight on me because I'm hidden. That's a red. That's a yellow.
I use Vegeta's jump
That's an
super
orange.
high in the air ability.
That's an orange. That's a black. So this is an attack. You will get to make a defense roll.
I thought you said I didn't get to defend against this. Okay, so green and 2 yellows.
Yeah, this is against Code Dive.
Oh,
Would you like to add a card?
no. I'd like to say no.
That is excellent. Beautifully done.
Hello, no.
Hello, no. That is a wonderful card.
It's like a counter spell you didn't have to pay 2 blue for. It's fucking brilliant.
Yes, but you only get to use it once. So I don't disagree. So from here, Hannibal's just going to take a 1. Red. You get orange. Do I really want to go after her right now? I think. I think it'll be worth it, even though this is not really ideal for me. Hannibal's going to take the shot.
I will go ahead and negate that die.
That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and use code Blitz to reroll any dice. 2 damage, and you don't have any more defenses, I believe.
And that is actually enough to... Oh, no, it's not. She has 4, not 3. I get 2 of those. She's not quite down.
1, 2.
Still in the game.
And that's fine. And during the action steps of one of your character's activations, substitute all poison tokens on your enemies for twice as many.
Now she dead.
Actually, technically, she should have flipped that over and taken the... Oh, no, sorry, actually. Her poison should have flipped over at the end of her turn,
Okay.
and she should have taken a damage then.
Oh, so she should already be dead.
Right. But I'm going to play
But that
that
doesn't
anyways, because that could have changed what you did.
Okay.
So,
To the infirmary.
Go
To
away.
the
Nobody
infirmary.
wants you.
so I'm going to get
Prism.
a
To
frag
the
token.
infirmary.
I'm going to
It seems to be locking when it's just slightly twisted or something for some reason.
draw a card. I'm going to shuffle Blitz back in. Blitz is a great reason to use Tao Wu, actually.
Excuse me. So we're up to the 3rd phase, right? Because Prism went and she did gamma radiation twice,
Right.
and then you did
so-
Hannibal. Hey, Kevin.
Yep. So flip.
The panda.
It is Dart. Dart with a 5. Okay, so
How's the rematch?
we are definitely going first. So hidden. Okay. So what we're going to do, therefore, is what I would like to do isn't going to happen. So we are going to go. Shucks, that really does mess with me a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. I don't want to get that close. 1, 2, 3.
Come to me.
Come to me, butthead. 1, 2, 3.
I'm preparing to slaughter Sam.
It's a.
But right now I'm losing.
So we're just gonna take a shot at.
No, right before he beat me, I was like, oh crap, I totally misdid that. Whoops.
Okay, so Senor Massacre is going to be attacked. Red, yellow, black, plus an orange, because you don't have line sight me, because I am hidden.
Senor Massacre defends with a green and a black.
Correct.
These dice sort of suck.
But he spent a taunt.
But he defends well with the green and the black.
That is amazingly bad. Oh my gosh.
We will. Who was that? Was that Hannibal?
No, that was her.
That was her?
That was her.
We will
Taunt.
taunt her.
And we will taunt her a second time.
Oh.
So, with that, we're gonna go. Let's. I don't really want
You
to
attack
stay
the
here.
Hispanic
2,
Deadpool.
3, 4.
Are you crazy?
Well, yes. Go right.
You can't stand on a blocked space. Come on, get it together, man.
Okay, we're gonna go right there. That's gonna be it for darts.
All right.
That was a spectacular fail of the dice.
The panda
So
very much wishes to be elsewhere.
reasonable.
So he is going to eat my Fa Jing, since he's immobilized, on Valkyrie again. Because, you know, Fa Jing.
Green,
the
blue.
thing you do.
I got 2 immobilized next to me.
Oh, wait. I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead.
At the beginning of my activation
Please.
phase, I'm going to play Stick to the Plan, which lets me search my deck for a tactic and then put it in my hand.
But then
And
we'll
then
both
we
get
shuffle
drawn.
and we both get to draw one.
Okay. Great card. It's not quite the Howling Minds of the game, but great card.
I'm going to take that one. And then we are going, this one, does this one go? Yeah, it goes back in, oh no, it goes in the discard pile.
Yep.
Discard pile. Whoosh-ah. So we shuffle the deck.
Yep. So,
Would you like to cut that?
okay, would you like to add any tactics before you roll?
Yes, please. I would
By
like
all
to draw
means.
2 tactics.
Excellent.
All right. We enjoy these tactics.
Yes.
Okay, so none of these tactics are useful to me right now, but that's fine. That was Eat My Fa Jing, and oh no, it wasn't. No, now we're doing Eat My Fa Jing.
Correct.
Fa Jing.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh come on now.
Doop.
It's just rude.
So you had
So I'm gonna take
2
2 points of
successes.
damage from the Fa Jing. You're not gonna take crap.
okay
But
switches.
I can activate. What's your switch? Is
My
Valkyrie?
switches, I spend
Oh,
2
that's
shields
right,
for
to
extra
make it better.
damage.
All right, that's annoying. The panda is getting wrecked right now. So yeah, you're not wrong.
You can decide if I do my switches first or you do your switches.
You go ahead and do your switch first.
I'm going to spend 2 shields to add a 4th success.
So I am going to take 3 points of damage then, which is going to wipe him out. Now, is damage taken?
No, you. It's.
Does it prevent me? Yeah, because
3.
he's
Yeah,
on
yeah,
2.
yeah, right, okay,
So
so-
if I take lethal damage from your switch, can I still activate my switch?
Yes, it's not. Go ahead.
Okay.
So, what is your switch on the
Is
EMI
to
fudging,
displace.
which you can't do to Valkyrie?
Oh, that's right.
You could displace yourself.
Okay,
Can
that's
you
right.
displace
Can't-
yourself?
Yes, I can, but it wouldn't matter because the
Right.
range is not far enough to prevent you from doing the damage.
Right.
So Fa Jing, would he still be able to take his second action before? Does damage happen now, or does it happen at the end of the round?
It happens at the end of the resolution of the attack.
Okay, so he's toast.
Right.
All right, so
So-
foom.
I'm going to take a frag
Ooh.
token. I'm going to draw.
You're up to 2 frag tokens now. That's not good. I don't like that. Okay, that's him, and she went. Yep.
Dark
So
one,
we're
yep.
up to 4.
Yep.
And Senor Massacre,
Eclipse.
who can't move.
So you're the underdog. Who would you like to go first?
Hey, you can go ahead and Eclipse.
Okay. So 1, 2, 2, 3. Okay, so it's 2 point. I've moved 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And just put just to. That's out of a possible 5. I'm going to attack Senor Massacre. So orange and orange, a yellow. I do not get the benefits of Point Man because Hannibal does not have line of sight on Senor Massacre.
Black and a green for Massacre. 2 defenses. Would you stop outrolling me?
So that's 3 blocks, 2 shields. So I'm going to impose Dazzled on you. So basically, again, anything requiring line of sight,
Okay,
range
yeah.
is cut way down. I kind of like, let's see,
I
2,
am
1 point of damage.
Gonna pop my switch and
I'm-
impose taunted on you.
If I'm, I'm also going to make him marked.
Okay.
So
I need another marked one. I don't have another one of those. Oh, you're over here.
It's in here. So marked is right here.
Okay.
So
Thank
what
you.
I'm probably going to have to do at some point is actually put labels on the sides, so they're actually readable.
Okay, so I am
So-
going to impose taunt on her.
That is fine. That's perfectly fair. So we're going to put. So Eclipse is now taunted. 1, 2. She's got, so it's 2, 2, and what she's going to do now is use Moon Cycle on, actually, I can't use Moon Cycle on who I want to use it on, can I?
I'm okay with that.
That's fine. Okay, so she's done.
All right, so Senor Massacre gets to go. Yes? Yes.
Yes.
Now, is immobilized, but does Tangana still work? Because that's not spending movement points.
Does it have line of sight requirements?
It's a black range. Does that mean line
So,
of sight?
correct. So he requires line of sight, and it's right now basically he can't draw beyond 0, 1.
Oh, because he's dazzled. That's right.
Correct.
Okay.
So if you wanted to say change position, what you could do is taunt Valkyrie. I don't know if you can technically taunt the obstacle. I don't think you can. If you can pass a reference book real quick. Because while they are, while the obstacles are targetable,
No, because
I don't believe they can have states.
The ruling was abilities can target, I think, but not attacks, if I remember correctly. I think was what the forum said. Attacks could target obstacles. They said.
Well, it's
An obstacle was a legal target for an attack.
Just I needed.
well. The thing is, I don't think they can have states.
Right. And that's,
So,
Oh, okay. I see.
so he couldn't taunt the obstacle, then Tangana anywhere around
Right.
it, which would be a fun shenanigan. Don't get me wrong.
Okay, then we are going to teabag the pastor all over Valkyrie.
Okay, so she's getting. He's still immobilized. I get a blue die, and I get. And she is not taunted. What's the cost to taunt for Senor Massacre? I believe
Did
it's
I
just
not?
1.
Oh, her. Okay. Oh, yeah, you're right.
So
I can
I'll
do that
strongly
before.
suggest trying to taunt first. And
Yes,
if you want,
because he gets an ad. I had not
right.
seen that yet.
Also, what you can do too is you can add a die to that.
Okay, so we will. Why can I add a die to that?
Increase your chances because you have to roll, and I believe it's a yellow die.
Oh, you mean I can if I have the ability to?
Right.
Okay, I gotcha.
So, yellows are not bad.
We are going
but
to. Yeah, we're going to try and taunt her.
Okay, you've only got the 1 out of 3 chance of getting a success. So, just letting you know. No, it's a yellow, isn't it?
No, it's orange. Impose taunt, orange, 1 to 3.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine.
Okay, so missed.
Right, that's fine.
So we are still doing the pastor.
Correct. And
Orange, yellow, red. Oh yeah.
oh, nice. Ah, that's pretty horrible.
Okay, so
So I cannot. This one I cannot negate
okay.
unless I had a critical block.
Okay.
So that's
So we're
1,
gonna be
2, 3 in.
and
So 3. I can block 2 of them, but I cannot block this one.
okay, I am going to sacrifice the 2 exclamation points
That's fine.
to nullify 1 of your shields.
Okay, so that's 1 point of damage.
So now there's going to be 2 points
2
getting
points of
in,
damage. Excellent.
which I think should wipe Valkyrie. Or no, that's right.
No.
She just came back. That's right.
Yes.
Okay, so that is Senor Massacre.
Now,
1, 2.
So that's 1, 2. You can attack again.
Yeah, he couldn't actually use the Malapropria. So yeah, so
Right.
we are going to.
You can attack again. Totally fine.
Avoy a Kaskar. Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Brutal.
There's been murder facing.
So
1,
you can't
2,
nullify that one.
3
I will blow the 2 to nullify 1 of your
shields. So
shields.
1 versus
3.
3. So 2 points
2
in.
more in.
So
I believe she's done.
I believe she goes down again.
Give me the frag.
That's fine.
I need
We'll
one of
put
those
her
little hats.
there.
Give me the frag.
Draw a card,
yeah.
please. Yeah.
Just 1.
This one. Yep. But no, that was a great use of the situation.
Senor
Massacre.
Massacre. Up to his name.
He is Massacre.
Yeah. Well, what makes it impressive though is he, because he's only got when you look at his sights, it's a red, an orange, and a yellow. If he was taunted, he'd have I believe he gets another
2 oranges, yeah. But I couldn't
So,
taunt, so.
that's really good. Mike rolled really well there, and
Okay,
that
so
should go away.
that is the end of round 3, I believe.
Right, so you're going to get 3 points, 3 VP, and you're going to draw 2 cards, not 1. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to draw 1 for the end of the round. Okay.
And where is the scoring zone moving to?
That is
So-
that's Sam now because
so
he
I'm
is the
gonna-
underdog.
Okay, so I'm going to be moving the scoring zone to zone 5.
5. Okay,
So,
that is in fact going to be tough for me to get to.
right. Which is not accidental. So,
Okay, so
now you need to flip over
Oh.
the immobilized and that. Yes.
foop, foop, all fooped.
No.
It is
No?
almost 6 o'clock.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
So.
Wow.
Yep. Well, you need to remove the stuff off of 8 Ball because he's gone to the infirmary.
Oh, okay.
That
So if they
removes
go,
those
okay,
states.
I didn't. Oh well, I guess it does. I know it removes blood. I just didn't really think about states.
Okay.
And Prysm is over there too.
Yeah.
So this is for
Cosmos goes away,
her and her.
and
And they shift.
Massacre's stuff comes off at the end of the round.
At the end of this round.
No, last round.
Last round.
Yeah.
Okay. I got to pay better attention to that.
Yes, you do. That's okay.
Marked,
Okay.
dazzled.
Okay.
All right. So that's right. We wanted to see. think we're good there. Boop. Move it to 4.
4.
And I think we're ready to go, yeah?
Actually, I'm going to do one more.
I
Nope.
got it. Oh,
Okay, ready?
ready.
Let's go.
I got a Prysm.
I got Valkyrie.
Okay, so Prysm.
Let's see, I'm the underdog. Doesn't
Oh,
matter in this case.
'cause I- yeah,
Go
'cause I
ahead.
got
So, who goes first?
I am going to go with Prysm. And she
Okay.
comes in any scoring space?
Except for 5.
Except for, oh, that's right, except for 5. But in, not adjacent to, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, bring her in right there.
Mm-hmm.
She is down 2 energy, unfortunately. Bring her right here.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see how it plays out.
If I might suggest,
Okay.
the big thing with Prysm is the fact she can taunt. If I can see your character, please. So, what you could do, since you've only got 2 points, but you have 4 movement, you could come over here, force to disengage with Hannibal. If you succeed, come over here and try to, so it's 1, 2, 3, and basically try to force disengages off of both of them. If you can successfully taunt both of them, then neither of them can do anything but try to attack Prysm. What benefits you is Hannibal's attack, not necessarily that great. It's not bad, don't get me wrong, but it's not really that great. And Eclypse is sort of in a similar boat. So if they're taunted, still taunted when it comes their turn, what'll end up happening is they can't move. They have to attack. It's just a thought if you want to do a do-over.
I do. I'm not
Okay.
not wholly for the same reasons.
That's
but
fine.
if you're okay with it,
Yeah.
I did notice something.
Go ahead. I just want you to know what your options are in that case. That's all. So the big thing is she wouldn't, if you start off there and start going towards the scoring zone, she wouldn't do any good.
Yeah. Well,
So
there was a plan
Yeah.
behind that.
Of course.
But
I mean,
it didn't quite
you-
math out right.
Yeah, and it could be
Um,
setting up for the next round, for instance, which would be
And
perfectly
even
valid.
that's going to leave me 1 short, I think.
So actually, I do like your.
So that's
Or
1,
actually,
2.
we just do. Well, we just start here. It's just 1.
Okay,
Start there.
that's fine.
Um,
So Hannibal only gets a blue.
Okay, and she is, where is she? She's right here, and this is...
A yellow, I believe, was it? And a defense?
Yes, a yellow and a solid defense.
Right, so
or
maybe you'll
auto
disengage, maybe you
defense.
won't. This is a good time, if you do want to get the disengage, see if you have any cards you can add to it.
That.
So the
but-
yellow is more for switches, it favors switches. If you've got
Yeah, we'll use
orange,
a dodge and try
yeah.
to help with that a little bit.
Okay, no, that's great. So
It
good.
helped a little bit,
That's great. So I only get 1.
and I will
1.
nullify that. Or no, I don't need to, do I?
Right. So what
Okay.
it is? Well, I mean, you could, but the
It
thing
won't,
is,
it won't do anything.
yeah. So really, you get your disengage.
Mhm.
So you would
So
go
we will
there.
boop.
Right. So now we do need to mark that Hannibal is indeed taunted, and that's the important thing with her. So from here, again, you just try disengaging either, moving either way to try and disengage from Eclypse. Now, because you're in this position, I would decide who rolls. It's actually interesting whether you've got more than one enemy adjacent. I decide who's going to make the roll.
Okay, I see. Okay.
So, but so with her, it's a blue and a yellow, and I'm going to add a black.
Okay.
But really, you don't care if you disengage or not. You just want to get your switch.
I did get my switch.
So,
And I disengaged, although you defended against it, so I think that
so
stops it. Yeah.
this cancels that.
Yeah. But I hit
I
mine.
get a success. I'm not going to mark you marked because you're going to be marked at the end of the round anyways. So,
So she is taunted as well.
yes. And that is just super duper important. So, oh, yeah, well, there you go. So you got that. And is that it? I think that's it. So flip over your state token.
Oop.
So -1 energy.
you.
That's really important.
Okay, and that brings up Valkyrie.
Yeah. So we're gonna have some real fun here. Kozmo cannot get to the scoring zone from there, which
Nope.
is good, but that's not necessarily my main concern here.
I looked up the rules. You can't move 16 in one turn with him.
Yeah,
Sad.
I know. It's totally unfair. So I am going to play Stick to the Plan. Search your deck for a tactic and put it in your hand.
But then don't we
Shuffle.
both get to draw one?
Yes,
don't
we do. I know you like it.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff.
And
5 is the scoring zone right now.
5,
Yes.
correct. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to discard that. Okay, if you'd care to cut that, please. And I'm going to draw another card. Roddy Piper made the comments that wrestling has an excellent entrance plan. Coming in is fantastic, but it has no good exit plan. If you trying to retire from wrestling, it's very difficult. So,
Hey, he went on to have a successful acting career. Okay, he had an acting career.
he
Okay, it was really
had
just he was in some
something.
movies.
They Live is a great, really bad movie.
Or is it a bad, great movie?
No, it's a great bad.
Okay.
Okay, so this is what we're doing. We're bringing her in here. She's at -2 energy. That sort of reeks, but we'll live with it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What are you doing? Quit it.
Yeah, you're gonna love this.
I disagree.
Frostburn. Impose the immobilized state to a target within 1 to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kozmo is immobilized. Do you have a no? Boop. Boop. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now she is right next to Senor Massacre.
How does she get to move back? Is that
It's she's start
She
here.
entered.
1, 2
okay? So
moving points.
2 energy.
Zoip. No. 3, 4, 5 movement.
Oh, okay.
So 5 movements? Nope. Sorry, I might be wrong there. So start here. 1, 2, 3.
So you'd have to come back for 4 right there, yeah, if you want to
Okay.
end up back in the zone.
Right, which I don't want to be back in the zone. My math is not so good.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's okay.
I misread these cards all the time.
That's fine.
This one
So-
says I win.
I know, right? That's such a great card. So that is gonna be it for Valkyrie. Next up,
Senor Massacre.
Hannibal 5. I'm currently the underdog, so I am gonna go first. Oh, what a waste. Okay, so this will be fun. So unfortunately, I have no choice but to attack you. So this is very dangerous for me because you can indeed retaliate. I get one.
Who are you attacking?
I'm attacking
Okay, that's
Prysm.
right.
That's the
Yeah,
only person I
she's
get.
taunting,
Right.
that's right.
But
He's taunting.
and unfortunately, I don't really get any other bonuses in this situation. So that's 2. Ugh. Three successes.
I was counting that as mine. I was like, it's on my side of the board.
So you
I
got
have 2, so I'm going to take 1. You're not going to take any.
Now, can she?
But I can nullify one of your successes without changing the math on attack defense.
Right.
Well, without changing my math, but it changes yours, so it'll be even up, no damage.
Okay, good. We're good there, and I have to do it again. So this time I'm going to add a yellow.
I'm okay with that. This time I'm gonna roll better. I lied.
Didn't lie. You were just wrong.
I'm still going to nullify one of your successes, and we're going to be even up again.
Yes, we are. So that goes there. Hannibal flails around poorly.
Prism's good.
Prism's great. So the biggest thing with her is just the way she controls and in a situation like this, you got 2 of my characters tied up and they can't do anything. And if I could, even if I had a card that said, hey, have another energy point, I'd have to attack you again. It's really quite brutal. If I had a character with no normal attacks, I would have to use Contender each time, which sucks. So, yeah, it's over to you, Senor Massacre. Now, these 2 are taunted, and you no longer are dazzled.
Who the hell was dazzled? Was it Massacre?
Senor, he was. He's not
Okay.
anymore.
Well, there we go.
So you could indeed Tangana and do 2 swipes, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe just 1 swipe.
This is, who is this? This is, okay, but they all have
That's a-
state.
that's
Everybody
correct.
has a state token, correct?
They're both. All my characters have state tokens on them, correct?
Okay.
Oh wait, that should flip over to -1. You're going to play something really fun, aren't you?
Possibly.
So if I remember, he's got a 1 card that lets him teleport to anyone with a state token
Who do you
within
have
range.
left to
It doesn't have to be
move?
taunt.
You have her left to move and her left to move.
Correct.
Does taunt affect her movement? Does taunt affect her movement? Like she has to attack over taunt or over move?
She has to because Prysm's right there.
Okay, so that makes that
Easy. We are going to. Where'd it go? We are going to play Es Hora de Armar el Bonche, which lets me Tangana target enemies that have any state token.
That would be the exact
So I believe that would mean I can teleport next to her, correct?
Is there a range on there?
Oh shit.
I don't think
no,
there is.
No, there is not.
So you may absolutely, because she is taunted and she is hidden.
Now I'm going to do stuff to her.
As you should.
That was a jerky move.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
No, that was a fantastic move. That's a great card to have.
I'm okay with it.
So her defense is actually pretty bad.
Boy, it's more than you get the extra die.
And she has to disengage twice to get into the scoring zone if she survives. Oh, she's taunted. Thank you.
Yes.
You made this like better.
2.
It's very easy to gut her.
Oh.
So you've got 2 successes. That's really the only thing that matters in this case, and she's only got 2 health.
Okay, so she is done.
She is down. Very good.
Right.
And I believe you've got enough points to
Like
just.
you.
Yeah.
And I get a fraggy token.
Yes, you do, and you
I
get to draw a card.
And I like this game.
You should. is a great card. I love it.
Think that mathematically precludes you from winning the game.
Very possibly.
Can
Actually,
can
three.
Valkyrie get into
No,
the scoring
Valkyrie.
zone?
No, Valkyrie cannot. She went first.
Then
So actually,
Mike is just
at the
one.
end, Mike, yes, you did, because it's you've got 5. 3 would bring you to 8.
So you can only get to 7 in turn 5, and you can't
Right.
beat that with frag tokens.
Correct.
I think you can only get to 6 in turn 5.
How to end a game in under 5 turns. Good game, sir.
Excellent.
Thank you.
No, that was fantastic.
Senor Deadpool teleported behind Dart and stabbed
So-
her in the face and won the game.
So the
Thank you for watching us, everyone. That
yeah.
was quite enjoyable. Only my 3rd game, and I'm really digging it. I look forward to learning a little bit more and playing against Sam and everyone else.
Yeah, no, I'm actually looking forward to. You and Ben actually have got very creative ways of thinking. So I'm actually looking forward to a game between the both of you at some point. So, but
Get
no,
over here. No.
Get over here. But no, that was a great game. You did very well.
Thank you.
I think the darts was playing about as well as I wanted. The mistake I made is, you might remember at the beginning of this turn, I did one quick initiative order switch,
Yep.
and that was the problem.
That mess you up.
Because I actually had dart earlier, and she's got a very fun card called Ambush. Impose the dazzled state on yourself. Your rival cannot target with their actions, attacks, switches, and tactics till the end of the round.
That would have kept me from doing that.
That would have kept you from doing it, absolutely.
All right. Well, either
So-
way, I had fun. I hope everyone who watched enjoyed it, and we'll